Hi, how you doing? Is everything okay? Well, today I'll try to show you about how we can just prepare the rainfall versus stream flow graph in different axes with two y-axis sharing the common x-axis, and we can plot precipitation in millimeter and stream flow in cube per second, which is, in other words, the hydrograph versus hydrograph. Stream flow at certain time is hydrograph, and the hydrograph for intensity for certain duration of time. Therefore, how we can prepare this graph? Today we'll see how we can prepare this graph by using an Excel. In hydrology and different kinds of water resource management works, you may need this graph for verification of how the stream flow and the rainfall are basically looks like in a given time interval. So this is basically a graph from 1981 up to 1985. So now let's go directly to the work into an Excel. Well, as you can see, this is an Excel sheet that I have. In the first column, there is a date, which is in daily basis. In the second column, I have a precipitation in millimeter. And in the third column, I have stream flow in cube per second. So how can I prepare the graph that I have showed you before? So in order to do that, first, let's select the data, all the three columns, right? Then, after selecting, go to an insert bar, insert, then let me say recommended charts. Then here there are recommended charts that you can see, and also all charts. So go to all charts, click here, and then go down along the column where the chart types are described. There are templates, line, pie charts, bar charts, area, which can be used for different kinds of purpose. For our work today, we will use combo chart. Then click it. Then after you click it, you can see the display how the chart looks like, the precipitation and the stream flow. Therefore, here in the series name, you can see the precipitation is a clustered column. That's it. If you click and drag down arrow, you can see there are different ways how you can describe your graph. But for now, we need cluster column, and we will use this precipitation as a secondary axis. So tick this one. It's already unticked, so you have to click it, and it will be. You can see here in the right side the precipitation classification or divisions are displayed. So the stream flow will be looking like a line. If you want, you can change, but for now, for this work, we can use the stream flow as a line. So let's say, okay. So this is the primary view of your chart. So now, what you can do is click here on the right side of the y-axis, which is basically showing us the precipitation in millimeter, and right click. Then you can go down and format axis. Click the format axis, and here that you can see different things that you can change. But for now, what we want is values in a reverse order. So click it, then you can see how the values are basically from the top to down are displayed. So now let us make some kinds of adjustments. Here, let me say rainfall versus stream flow, right? Here, just click the plus sign, which can show you the different chart elements that you can include on your chart. So for now, I want the axis titles, right? Here, this one is precipitation. Sorry, this is stream flow, right? Not precipitation. Sorry for that. Stream flow. Stream flow on the left side. On the right side, rainfall. And here you have a date. So now you can adjust or customize your chart. For example, you can go to here in the chart design, click, and you can see the different ways how your chart looks like, right? So I prefer this one. And then right click on your chart area. So fill color, you can choose any color you want, but I prefer the white one. And then again, outline. If you want, you can give an outline, right? This is the outline for the chart. And again, here you can see the legend, which can be showing with color coding of blue precipitation and orange is stream flow. And again, you can make an outline for it as well if you want. So now it looks better. Now let's remove the decimals. So right click, format axis, and go down numbers. In numbers, it is in 2 decimal place. So I want it no decimal place, 0. So that you can see it's adjusted. Again, right click here, format axis, go down, and again here number, and also this 3 decimal place has to be shortened into 0. So now again, you can see the chart. So if you want, right click, copy, and here paste. You can paste it as an image, it will be better for visualization, or you can paste as it is. But when you make some kinds of adjustment, it might be static for you whenever you are using an image. So this is how you can simply this is a graph. Can you see it? It's good for publication or for some kinds of works you want. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have got something which is very essential or important for your work. If you are a hydrologist or water resource management or in some kinds of environmental applications, it's very, very good for you. Thank you. Goodbye.